Welcome back, guys, back to Pump and Educates. So many speculations been going on. Let's discuss about this, guys. Make sure you watch this video to the end to have full understanding of this discussion. Ripple's escrow XRP would be valued at a significant $150 billion if it does well. Wall Street analysts agree with Jones's confidence despite the market's decline, projecting that Ripple's $150 XRP valuation will set a revolutionary benchmark upon its IPO. Although Bitcoin is consistently recognized as a commodity when subject to legal scrutiny, there's a persistent narrative that suggests Bitcoin is not considered a security. This distinction, while significant, sparks a complex debate within the cryptocurrency community, particularly when it comes to its status. Wall Street predicts a $150 valuation for Ripple IPO and XR price to hit a new all-time high soon. Experienced Wall Street professional Linda Jones explores the possibility of Ripple's initial public offering up. Jones predicts Ripple will establish a record price if its native cryptocurrency, XRP, reaches its all-time high of $3, comparing it to heavyweights like Nvidia, Apple, and Amazon. Do not forget to comment, and subscribe to the channel, guys. Put on the notification button to always be the first to get updates from this channel. Let's proceed. In Jones's view, the possibility of XRP hitting a new all-time high is combined with Ripple's legal problems with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, said Jones. Estimates suggest that with its 40 billion tokens in escrow, the argument centers on the fact that Heyman's remarks, though made in his capacity at the SEC, represent a personal viewpoint rather than specific regulatory policy. This divergence highlights a more significant problem. Contrary to what some advocates claim, the real status of Bitcoin regulation in the U.S. is far from settled. Many claim that although there have been some ideas in the legislative environment to bring some regulatory clarity, your comprehensive system is still unattainable. This gap feeds doubt into the minds of people who don't believe the stories that the government is currently telling about Bitcoin regulation. It also makes one wonder critically who stands to gain from the new regulatory framework, the banking industry and the government, or the average citizen. The question's consequences are significant, implying that real regulatory clarity and fairness in the cryptocurrency industry may still be a ways off. The anticipated market value of Ripple's shares is $350 billion, making this an important echo for cryptocurrencies. But everyone is curious about Ripple's reaction when it makes an initial public offering of its native token, which has been stuck at 5 cents for several months. Will its native token rise to a new all-time high? Jones says that XRP might benefit from rising Ripple's value, like how Bitcoin has an impact on mining companies. She thinks a successful Ripple stock may draw more attention to XRP and possibly enhance its price. Bitcoin's history demonstrates such dynamics in the cryptocurrency industry. However, there are regulatory obstacles in the way of Ripple's successful IPO, mainly related to the SEC's approval process. If Ripple doesn't think about going international, Jones mentions possible delays. Although the transparency surrounding XRP's status is assuring, she cautions against anticipating quick actions from the business. According to Dark Defender, XRP might rise to $585, which would be a significant boost. A short-term test at 6 cents is suggested by recent strong price movements, with 5 cents serving as a critical support level for a possible bullish trend. At $27 billion, XRP is presently selling at 5 cents, giving it the 5th largest market value. Despite recent underperformance, there could be a big spike in XRP's price if Ripple's stock reaches the anticipated level. Although this is an unusual circumstance, XRP could be impacted by changes in Ripple stock. Therefore, investors should exercise caution. XRP is stabilized to the point where it's comparable to a stable coin. The IRP community is ablaze with excitement for a monumental upsurge, supported by insights from Wall Street at Efficient Autos. These insights center around 5 major elements that are driving XRP to previously unheard of heights. Co-founder of that be Jones. In honor of those devoted XRP followers, I understand that the current state of the market has disappointed you. The static price has given rise to uncertainties and thoughts that you may have supported the wrong horse. As a result, you may be eyeing Solana in the hopes that it will be the next big thing and that you will miss your opportunity. Interestingly, we've stumbled upon 2021 dated confidential email from Goldman Sachs. This revelation promises to be a game changer, providing unique insights that could fundamentally alter our understanding of the cryptocurrency landscape. Let's turn our attention to Linda P. Jones, a well-known investment and finance group in the U.S. let's take her counsel. In a recent episode of America's Wealth, Linda P. Jones shares her knowledge and offers 5 strong reasons why XRP is set for a big game mentor. She described these crucial triggers for the SE settlement in the forefront, but it's not what you would anticipate. Linda P. Jones is taking a more nuanced stance than just arguing that XRP doesn't qualify as a security, which may raise its price. And she emphasizes the significance of a final settlement, pointing out that there's still room for speculation and uncertainty around the institutional sales punishment that Ripple is expected to pay to settle this outstanding issue. To move on with the possible Ripple IPO, which is imminent, the matter must be resolved possibly in the upcoming month. Brad Garlinghouse has been transparent about this. We all eagerly anticipate the settlement conclusion, which is yet another crucial milestone, and any move toward an IPO must wait until the SEC settlement is entirely completed. In the world of cryptocurrencies, there's a lot of excitement over the possible announcement of Ripple's initial public offering OPA. It is often believed that values may rise before thorough rules are established. But Linda P. Jones provides a perceptive perspective. Only a settled SEC settlement for XRP might ignite positive momentum. Interestingly, she suggests that XRP doesn't always require comprehensive crypto laws to flourish. This is due to its distinct position in the cryptocurrency market. It has been said to not be a security, which makes it stand out. Let's take a brief look at Bitcoin. Although I think Bitcoin is great and has a place in the ecosystem, there is a consensus that it is governed by explicit regulations, which calls for further discussion, guaranteeing a broad viewpoint. There is a slight misperception about the level of clarity that exists when the topic of Bitcoin regulation comes up. What do you think about the regulatory environment surrounding Bitcoin? This is an important question because it helps to clarify the larger debate about cryptocurrency regulation and how it affects the market. It's quite the paradox that we find ourselves in this anticipatory position, expecting government regulations to control our ability to trade or even own Bitcoin, which goes against the core principles that led to its creation. The current state of regulation brings us to a critical point where the belief in regulatory clarity for Bitcoin appears widespread, but in my opinion, this clarity is somewhat of an illusion. The regulatory environment surrounding cryptocurrencies is complex, with both helpful and occasionally restrictive protective measures. One example of helpful protection is the ability to seek redress in the event of a scam, which emphasizes the significance of having safeguards in place. As we learn more about the regulatory framework surrounding cryptocurrencies, it becomes clear that despite the dispute, regulation in some form might be beneficial. This development is somewhat unexpected given the common belief among many Bitcoin enthusiasts that the current regulatory environment implicitly supports Bitcoin. However, the reality highlights the necessity of formalized regulatory acknowledgement and documentation within governmental frameworks. The current debate on crypto regulation, particularly as it relates to Bitcoin and XRP, reveals an intriguing dynamic. XRP is no longer considered a security and appears to position itself at the forefront of regulatory clarity within the crypto space. Thanks guys for watching to the end. See you in the next video. Love you all.